Have you ever wondered what lies beyond Chicago's skyline? Illinois is hiding some of the most breathtaking, serene, and historic places you've never heard of. Today we're skipping the city and diving into a side of this state that will change the way you see it. My name is Jake, and I believe the best adventures are often right in your own backyard. So are you ready to explore with me? Let's go. Welcome to Travel Flash. Our first stop is the Garden of the Gods in Shawnee National Forest, a place where ancient sandstone formations rise like sculptures from the earth. This breathtaking landscape has been shaped over millions of years, with wind and rain carving the rocks into dramatic, otherworldly shapes that seem almost too perfect to be real. As you soar above the forest canopy, the sheer scale and beauty of these formations become clear, making it easy to see why this spot is considered one of the Midwest's natural wonders. The observation trail is a short loop, but every step reveals a new, jaw-dropping vista. The path is accessible for most visitors, winding through ancient boulders and offering countless opportunities to pause and take in the scenery. Along the way, you'll spot wildflowers peeking out from crevices and hear the distant call of birds echoing through the trees, adding to the sense of wonder. These rocks have names like Camel Rock and Devil's Smokestack, sparking your imagination as you explore. Each formation tells a story, shaped by time and the elements, and it's easy to see why generations of visitors have been captivated by their unique shapes. Kids and adults alike find themselves inventing stories about the rocks, turning the hike into a playful adventure. It's wild, rugged, and nothing like the flat cornfields most people picture when they think of Illinois. Here, the land rises and falls in dramatic waves, with cliffs and bluffs that seem to stretch on forever. The contrast between the rocky outcrops and the surrounding green forest is stunning, especially as the light changes throughout the day. Standing on a ledge, you realize how small you are, and how much beauty is out there if you just look. The view stretches for miles, and the silence is broken only by the wind and the occasional call of a hawk. It's a humbling, awe-inspiring experience that makes you appreciate the wild places that still exist. This isn't just a park, it's a reminder that Illinois is full of surprises. Whether you're here for a quiet walk, a family adventure, or just to marvel at the views, Garden of the Gods offers something unforgettable for everyone. It's a place where memories are made, and where nature's artistry is on full display. If you're anywhere near southern Illinois, this is a must-see. Bring your camera, your sense of adventure, and be ready to discover a side of Illinois you never knew existed. The Garden of the Gods is more than a destination. It's an experience that will stay with you long after you leave. Next, we're trading epic rocks for a different kind of sculpted beauty, one that's been carefully crafted by human hands, but is just as breathtaking in its own way. Now we're in Rockford at the Anderson Japanese Gardens, a tranquil escape that feels worlds away from the bustle of daily life. Tucked quietly within the city, this garden is a living work of art, inspired by centuries-old Japanese traditions. As you step through the entrance gate, you're immediately greeted by a sense of calm, as if you've crossed into another world entirely. Every stone, tree, and lantern is placed with intention, creating perfect harmony. The careful arrangement of each element is meant to evoke a sense of balance and tranquility, inviting visitors to slow down and notice the beauty in every detail. The mossy stones, the gentle curves of the paths, and the artfully pruned trees all work together to create a peaceful sanctuary. Walk the winding paths, watch koi glide through clear ponds, and listen to waterfalls. Peace is everywhere. The sound of water trickling over rocks, the sight of vibrant koi moving gracefully beneath the surface, and the gentle rustle of leaves overhead all combine to create a sensory experience that soothes the mind and spirit. Here, every step encourages mindfulness and reflection. This isn't a theme park, it's an authentic Japanese garden, ranked among the best in North America. The garden's design follows traditional principles, with winding streams, arched bridges, and carefully placed stones that tell a story of harmony between people and nature. It's a place where history and artistry come together in a living landscape. People come here to slow down, reflect, and reconnect with nature. Whether you're sitting quietly on a bench, journaling by the water's edge, or simply breathing in the fresh air, the garden offers a rare opportunity to pause and find clarity. It's a favorite spot for meditation, photography, or simply enjoying a moment of stillness. Each season transforms the garden, offering new beauty and perspective. In spring, delicate cherry blossoms paint the landscape in soft pinks and whites. Summer brings lush greenery and the gentle hum of insects, Autumn sets the maples ablaze with fiery reds and golds, while winter's quiet blanket of snow reveals the garden's elegant structure. It's a place that soothes the soul and reminds you to appreciate the small details. A single dewdrop on a maple leaf, the texture of moss on a stone, or the play of sunlight through bamboo, all invite you to slow down and savor the present moment. Now let's step even further back in time and discover the traditions that make this garden truly special. Our final hidden gem is Cahokia Mounds, a UNESCO World Heritage Site and the awe-inspiring remains of a prehistoric city that, at its peak in 1250, was even larger than London. Nestled just outside of St. Louis, this ancient metropolis once teemed with life, culture, and innovation, making it one of the most significant archaeological sites in North America. These massive, hand-built mounds are all that's left of a thriving civilization that once dominated this region. The people of Cahokia moved millions of tons of earth by hand, shaping the landscape into more than 100 mounds, each with its own purpose, some for ceremonies, others for homes, and some as burial sites. Climbing Monk's Mound, the largest prehistoric earthwork in the Americas, you stand atop history itself. From this vantage point, it's easy to imagine the bustling city that once sprawled below, thousands of people gathering for rituals, markets, and celebrations, their lives intertwined with the rhythms of the land. Cahokia was a center for trade, culture, and astronomy, far more advanced than most realize. The city's planners aligned mounds with celestial events, and Woodhenge, a circle of wooden posts, served as a solar calendar. Traders from distant regions brought goods, ideas, and stories, making Cahokia a true crossroads of ancient America. The interpretive center brings the past to life, connecting you to the people who built this place. Through detailed dioramas, artifacts, and interactive exhibits, you can glimpse the daily lives, beliefs, and achievements of the Mississippian people who called Cahokia home. Walking the site, you feel the echoes of ancient ceremonies and daily life. The Grand Plaza, once the heart of the city, still holds a quiet energy, inviting you to reflect on the gatherings, games, and rituals that once filled this space with sound and color. It's a powerful reminder of the deep, complex history beneath our feet. Every step here connects you to generations of people whose stories are etched into the earth, waiting to be rediscovered. Cahokia challenges what we think we know about America's past. It asks us to reconsider the sophistication and reach of ancient cultures, and to honor the ingenuity that shaped this land long before modern cities rose nearby. As the sun sets behind Monk's Mound, casting long shadows across the landscape, you can't help but feel a sense of wonder and respect. What a way to end our journey through Illinois' secrets, standing in the presence of a civilization whose legacy still shapes the world today. From the divine rocks of the Garden of the Gods to the peace of Anderson Japanese Gardens and the ancient city of Cahokia, Illinois is full of hidden wonders. Adventure and beauty are everywhere if you're willing to look. I hope this inspires you to find the hidden gems in your own backyard. Thanks for joining me on this journey. Subscribe for more fast travel stories. Until next time, keep exploring.